We're at day 4, I think. Giving all the locals all kinds of content since they're so interested. They have no lives of their own, apparently. Just filled up, got me some gas. Pretty slow going tonight. Wasn't much coming through. Just got, well, I had 2 come through when I was getting gas. I didn't realize the ringer wasn't on. I had the door open to hear it, and the ringer wasn't on. Anyways, so 950 Safeway, door trash, like 4 miles, 2 items, easy peasy. $37 Fred Meyer Instacart. What the hell's going on there? That's weird. Oh, green light. It's a Fred Meyer now, which is like the, the instant. It's going to Ellensburg, which is the city that's on the other side of the mountain. That makes no sense. Because there's a Fred Meyer there. Uh-oh. You hear the car? Yeah. That's what it's doing. See? My RPMing, it won't shift. I have to pull over, turn it off. Won't go to neutral, nothing. Old beast's taking a shit. Just my luck. Perfect timing, right? Into the light here. As long as we can hit the light, I can turn it off real quick. And I unplugged. There was like a fuse that controls the check engine light and the airbag sensor, like the light, not the actual airbags. And so it turned all that stupid shit off that drives you nuts. I just got a green light, but we're in the middle of the intersection and gotta wait. There we go. Okay. See if it works. No, not enough time. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull over for a second. Hopefully it's not stuck that way permanently now. That should be fun. Hey. Dash in America. Good to see you're up over 400 subscribers. Hope things are well. Can't stay in the chat, but wanted to stop and say hello. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I need to get to watching some of you guys soon. I haven't watched anybody lately. I watched one of Chuck's like a week ago, but obviously I've been working and surviving. Appreciate you coming in, Dash in America. All right, well, let's see if we can get to the damn store, or is our tranny gonna die on us right now and make this a fun night? Okay, it worked. Problem is too, is it tries to shift. It keeps it so low RPM, which, obviously to get better gas mileage. But it literally at like 35, it's in 5th gear. And that's the problem, is the 3rd and 5th gear. There's some kind of part that it needs, and unfortunately don't have the money, so it's not gonna happen. Even if I did, I think it would cost way too much, but So, probably once or twice a day, I got to do that, turn it off, pull over, whatever. I'm sure eventually I'm going to get stuck on the side of the road somewhere, which would be awesome. But, you know, so was my luck lately. Let's see. I'm almost wondering if I put it over, because it's got like manual where I can go over and shift. I wonder if then, I don't know if it's that part necessarily, or it's maybe the computer too. It's just getting so old, it's just whacking out. Most of these cars don't last that long. But I took really good care of it and replaced a ton of the parts. Everything besides the actual like engine in the transmission. And so, winging a prayer, and then of course it starts going, but whatever. Once you're driving though, it seems to be kind of fine. So it's got to be, it's not something where there's no metal in the fluid, it's nothing crazy, so it's could be something possibly easy. I don't know. I don't have one of the fancy readers, and I am not a transmission person. Got a 950 we're picking up, in case you missed it. 950 DoorDash, 2 items, Safeway, y'all's favorite place. Keeping the streak going for the lives. Won't be any 4-hour one tonight, but at least maybe do an order or two or whatever. Yeah, it seems to be okay now. It did it early, about half an hour ago too. Same thing, and it did it twice in a row. And then right there, kind of once or twice. But before that, I went like 4 or 5 days, so who knows? Car's paid off, so at this point, I guess whatever I can get out of it. I already put that Lucas transmission shit in here. So. Ride it until the wheels fall off. Or I can find a gold brick and it falls out of my ass or something, I guess. I can get a new car. There's a lot of people here. I don't know what day it is. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it's Tuesday. Oh, the order last night too. We got the same order as that $30 one. Here's another one. That's why it reminded me. It's going out to that base again. 11 something for 11.29 for 11.5 Panda. There's nothing out there. And then the DoorDash earlier came through. It wasn't 30, 29, whatever, like the one last night. So last night's live. There's a highlight too where I had to go and I was sitting at the base waiting for this guy, but it was like a 5 item Safeway, $30. Freaking killer order for 18 miles, but I don't think it was even 18, maybe the whole trip, because it had to take a weird loop and the mapping was totally wrong on door trash. So anyways, but it ended up being a $22.50 base pay. And then one came up today, going to the same thing, and it was a 5 Guys, but it was only like 13. And I'm like, no, hell no. I mean, I didn't need 30, but I'm not going to do it for 13. Okay. Arrive at store here. Looks like we're getting shrimp. But I don't know that the seafood counter is not even open anyways, I don't think. Shrimp ceviche, maybe it's already, oh, that's the, like the dip and the chips. Might be already pre-made, but I'm about 99% sure that that counter is not open. Or it might be the deli, but I don't think deli's closed too. All right, all the doors are locked. Good, good. Okay, let's go. How are you guys tonight? Anybody making good money? Seems to be pretty slow. It took me over half an hour to even get an offer. I wasn't actually on until 8:30 and it turned red, so I was able to turn on. But the other three were dead as a doornail. I don't know if that's back in the, I think it's up in the deli, but we'll go check the seafood area since it's over here. If you're not subbed, by the way, please do. I'm trying to get to 5. We'll try to go live every day until we hit 500. Okay, crab, shrimp ceviche. Of course, this is like expired looking one. So I think that's what we're after, but out of the actual case over there, see if there's any that aren't on manager special and old. Nope. Okay, how old are these? March 20th. Okay, that's pretty old. Still through today. Well, I guess that's what they're gonna get because there isn't any other, so doesn't look bad, I guess. I don't know. I don't eat that shit. See how I can put this in here. I think each one of those is a pound, so we'll just do, yeah, let's read the tag. Pretty sure it's a pound. Oh, 0.52. There you go. Such a hurry. Jesus Christ. They're half a pound, so douchebag. You don't have any manners, you just creep up on you. Just say, excuse me. No, God forbid. So we'll just get them all 4, I guess, because that'll be 2 pounds, because they're half, they're point, well, that one's a little bit, that's 0.63, 0.5, so that's 1.13, 1.66, and 2.18, so it's just a little bit over 2. I think my math's right. If not, close enough. And we need tortilla chips, Juanitas. Giant bag. Oh, they stink. I can smell them. I mean, like, they're not rotten. It just smells like seafood. Okay. Where are these chips? Sounds like Toto Africa, but it doesn't sound like Toto singing it. Yeah, that's like a re-sing or something. That was it. Try to balance the shit. That's a $10 order.
Well, if you have your club card, please scan it now. Scan items one at a time. 571. If you have your club card, please scan it now. 582.
I think I gotta scan those coupons. What's up, Cal? Oh, did you?
I don't know if you know that one is
No. Where do you get these coupons? Or...
It usually goes to like the frequency Safeway.
I've probably seen them, but
If you are finished scanning, please touch
yeah,
Finish New
I'm trying to
Pad.
get the damn coupons.
Well,
Was I supposed to scan these after each one? Probably.
what? Oh, dude. Are you shopping for yourself finally?
Hell no! I wouldn't grab this shit.
You can't be doing those 50% off for DoorDash, can you?
That's all there is.
Yeah, nope, it's not gonna work, bro. So we're gonna have to revoid the whole thing, bro. I have to do it one by one, each individual one, and then scan and then drop, scan and drop,
Well,
scan
then
and drop.
let's void it and then I'll redo them.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, bro.
I forgot.
Please wait. The transaction is being voided. Thank you.
Trust me, I wouldn't. I would
No, you're fine.
I would have rather grabbed them just the 2 pounds, but there's
If you have your
nobody in the deli.
yeah, it's closed because
If you have your club card, please scan it now. Help is on the way to
Stupid
assist
process,
this
bro.
coupon.
Oh, so it's
Now
gonna
you
do-
can nope, now you can scan it.
Please wait.
And now you drop it in
Help
the
is on the
hole.
way. Saving.
there's one I couldn't get off, so I'm gonna
Insert coupon into slot.
like trick it.
Hold on. You can trick it like this.
Help is on the way to assist with this coupon.
Oh, that
Please
is
stand
stupid.
by. Saving $2.86.
That is really fucking stupid. So every single one you gotta do it. And then overwrite it. Holy stupid.
Myself a fucking 10 on that one.
You deserve a 10. Always in my book.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous.
Yeah, that is
Like, people,
dumb.
like trying to come through the self-checkout thing is fast and they have like 90 of those things.
You should just be able to scan your thing once.
Yeah, I know, and then I shouldn't have to scan my override every time I want to do a new coupon. But that's only over here.
Oh, that makes sense. But yeah, you guys are always right there, so it's like
Yeah, people, that don't matter. People still try.
that's true.
One lady, dude, like sit there, she was going like this, boop, and she was putting stuff like behind her back as she was booping.
What?
And I'm like, dude, I can see you. And we had another lady, she had like a bunch of those coupons collected. She just had her book and she was just scanning things, 50% off, 50% off, 50% off.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that one.
Yeah, that was out on bike too. Have a great day that you're coming in.
Keep your shelf stocked with Safeway schedule and save burning subscription. Right in our Safeway app.
Figured, well, they'd rather have that than nothing, I guess. And then allows me to get my money, so.
You throw them some of these too. Just be like, what?
Like, why did I get this too? You got Mr. Cop want to be here?
But the old way has been dead for 5 years now.
The hell, what kind of weird shit's going on today? Jesus. He had to override every single coupon. I'm sure it would have cost way more doing it individually, but like I said, that's all they had, so. Give them what you get. I'm gonna get my 50 cents now too. Bastard. There we go. How much was in there? What, 50, 65 cents. God damn. Usually I don't grab it, but there was quarters in there. I'm taking it. Somebody will probably go, it's not yours. Finders keepers. You know how many times I've been short a quarter or something? Or a penny or some shit on some dumb transaction. Okay, let's see how far we have, because it was like 4 miles, I think, but there's a little bit to get here. Notes from the customer, corner house that is light blue with wind chimes. I don't have house numbers up. Well, at least they told me. What is it about people at DoorDash that never have fucking house? I don't, it's so weird, and they literally cost like $1. It's just like all the people that order DoorDash don't have numbers for some reason. It's just really weird. Or their porch light's broke, or they don't turn it on in winter. It's always some weird. Or it's like a back house, second door. That door doesn't work, so you gotta open this door, and it's here, and there's a code, or we're all just the normal like. Hey, I just want this delivered, you know, to my front door. All right, didn't hear anybody screaming, no crunches, so successful backup. Who else is on here? We've got all kinds of people watching. Somebody throw me a comment. Please give me an emoji or something. Where's all the local yokels? We got nothing better to do. Maybe they are trying to comment, but they're all blocked. There we go. Makes her driving a hearse, Gary. I tell you what, it keeps it dark in here, or darker. It's funny, it fits so good because it's literally, it's like the size, holy shit, that was a dip. It's like the size of a basement window, you know. It was on my, oh my God. I'm trying to open the cooler with one hand back there. It was on my bathroom window in my apartment, and in my closet window where I was. It is, one thing that's really great is like having this over and I don't have to see the brights. Oh, it's amazing. I can kind of tune them out. I want to look up the law and see about just leaving the cover on the back. I think you have to have it visible somewhat. I think it can be like really dark tan and shit, but I don't think it can be fully blocked. But there would be a difference if like your trunk was full of shit and you couldn't see out the back. It's harder to drive, but it would avoid me taking it in and out all the time. It's not that bad. I've got it set up with Velcro, so it's kind of easy, but then I couldn't torture. What the hell? Sounds like a wind-up car. Then I couldn't torture the people that tailgate me. Gary, I'm glad you caught a live, buddy. I mean, I guess, you know, since I've been going live every day, that's a pretty good chance, but we got a Five Guys 1324 for 10 and a half. It's not horrible. It's pretty dead. Yeah, it's 8:30. I think I'm gonna take it. If I end up getting something else, I'll just get rid of it. I'll leave everything on. This car next to me needs to go. He's like sitting right next to me, driving the same speed. Where I feel like they're like looking in your window, trying to look at you or something. It drives me nuts. Okay, go. Got another one. Go. So our headlights just hit my side mirror and just fucking blind me, and then I got this on, obviously. But 1 minute. Customer get their stinky shrimp and chips. I caught your live yesterday towards the end when you were at the military base. That was interesting. Yeah, that was kind of cool. You know what was cool too is that clip thing. I just hit it. You know, it looks like it's on here. I mean, you guys obviously can't see it, but it looks like a, you know, a director's thing. And it clips back 5 minutes. So like if you have something cool happen on your live, then it'll clip it and put it in your videos. And I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. Good idea. And I ended up doing it at a good point where I was, you know, pulling up to that guy, so it wasn't even a bad, like it was a good clip to pull, and I did it totally on accident. This house, yeah, it's in the corner of blue. Yeah, oh yeah, I've been over here before. Okay. Oh, I hear a doggy. He's going, what's that black car with the hearse curtain in it? Gary. Now, Gary, you gave me a complex. Now every time I'm going to see that, I'm going to think of it. Every time I move my curtain, I'm going to think I'm in a hearse. That's funny. Oh, that was a whole $2.50, $7 base pay. Not horrendous. Well, it's short distance, so. Well, looks like we're gonna go get that Five Guys. The 10 miles too, about a mile of it is back, and then it's also almost all freeway, so not half bad. Anything in the 8 o'clock hour, I feel that's $1 a mile. It's pretty decent, because that 8 to like 9:30 here is just always really dead. Gary, how have you been driving? Been doing some sparks and stuff, buddy? Been trying to catch a Costco on Instacart, but I haven't been out at 10 in the morning, you know, like I'm up, but I haven't been out like ready to go fucking over by Costco. You have to be, you know, by the store too. So. Yeah, if you guys get a chance, if you didn't see that one from yesterday, weird military base delivery thing. Good order though, $30. $22 base, that was crazy. Everything's on, nothing's coming through yet. Five Guys, see how many items we're getting. 3 bacon cheeseburger, regular fry, and a regular cheeseburger. So it's not a big order. I just went and filled up at Costco, put it in, and got a whole 12.5 to the gallon. This actually gets about 15, but I've been idling it a lot, obviously, when you're in the car all day. In the day, it's been, you know, most of the days it's been kind of, you know, warm, 60s. This thing's all black, so it soaks up the heat. I find it hard to find freaking shade, man. Any of the good shade spots, you know, people parking them that, you know, work there because they know. And so they're there, you know, all day. When I do find one. Pulling into Five Guys right now. Oh, there was Grubhub's telling me that it's ready, which is probably bullshit. Because a lot of the stores just do that and they mark it it's ready, and it's not. We all know Five Guys is never ready right when you go in because they make the fries. Not busy though. So he seems to be shifting and stuff kind of okay. It's a little bit, you know, clunkier, but if I was 16 years old, you know, car that's been on 7,000 times, I'd be tired too. $4 fucking garbage New York teriyaki. 4.2 miles. So hoping to get a dirty stack or something going, because I'm basically going across the whole town, so I'm taking that freeway. So that freeway there, I can go around and go deliver, or if there's another order, I can cut through, you know. Gary, I took a break for a while, but I need to start doing it again. I had a GoFundMe for the cat's feed. I trapped 30 cats and found homes. I still have 15 left to feed. Oh, wow. Well, that's awesome. I'd help you out, but I'm really not in a great position at the moment either. Just sustaining. Every time I get up enough, then some other fucking bill comes or something, you know. Here's a panda going. I could dirty stack this, possibly. $6, 3.4. Ah, shit. I let it go. It was going in the ghetto, but I didn't really get a chance to see exactly. Exactly where it was going. I was turning in my bar. And look at this 12 programs and gotta hit arrive here. On Grubhub, you gotta go in and when you get there, hit arrive. Then you can pick up the items. Excuse me though, you know, I usually do about 50, 100 a week. Just random. Yeah, I got Angie L. Grubhub. Okay. Told you, I knew it wouldn't be ready. Anybody want some peanuts? Yeah, they are. They are pretty good. They're fresh. You know, they use like fresh meat, so it's not like a fast foody type. $10, 6.9. See, shit. That one's going over here. I think it's too far. I mean, I could probably do it, but I don't want to piss the customer off. Yeah, I think their fries are good too. They're like fresh, you know, so they cut them. That's what all these potatoes and shit they have. Oh, here we go. Every fucking time I start getting good orders. Pisses me off. 2 items, $12. It's going way too far the other direction. I'm just gonna pause DoorDash because I'm at 31. I don't want to keep taking hits. Delivered to the hungry. Hey buddy, how you doing? Well, we picked up one more sub. That's what it looks like when you get a sub. It sends you an email, and if they have a channel. Not everybody though. You can put it on private so you don't see that. So we don't get it for every person, but most. And then I think the funniest thing is then they send me a thing saying, oh, I'm live. Okay, well, thanks. Send it to me on my own fucking channel. Stupid. No shit. Good, good. You're making good money. I watched one where it was a while ago, you were going to a gas station or something. I think you were getting ready for the day. I don't think you were going out yet. Perfect. Thank you. Have a good night. All right, well, it wasn't too bad. Besides the fact I had to cry over the fucking good orders they send me every time I take something. But what are you gonna do? Sit here and just wait and for the perfect order? A big ass rock I stepped on. Here's the other side of the Hearst curtain there, Gary. See, it keeps dark. You can't really see. I mean, I close it obviously too. I got Velcro in here now. And my ghetto window cover. It's just part or paper for now, with tape, lots of tape. Keeps dark. Still kind of wake up with the sun, but if I can get, you know, from if I can get from like, you know, 6 o'clock, it's kind of when the sun starts creeping. If I can get until 8 or so, because I stay out until 12, 1, depending on when I can get to sleep. Last night I got stuck. There was fucking cops sitting there waiting for me to leave. I was eating my dinner, and 2 cops pulled up, parked right behind me. And yeah, I could have got up and left, but I didn't. At night, you know, there's not a lot of cars, so I didn't want them sitting there, you know, following me, or I felt like they were there trying to wait for me to leave. So I outwaited them, luckily, and they left. They were there for like 45 minutes, which 30 of it I wasn't expecting. And then I wanted to get the car ready, so, you know, I put the things in the window and all that. I don't obviously want to pull up and do that when the fucking cop's there, or, you know, dump the piss container out or any of that kind of shit. So this is going to an RV. You just need a sticker on your car that says not a drug car. Tornado Garden. Dashing out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Mad Zebra. Ayo, love your videos. Thanks, appreciate you. Just back the fuck up. That's what I want on a sticker. Leave me alone. I'm not doing drugs. I'm not a drug dealer. Just an old fat guy that's doing DoorDash. And I just want to do DoorDash, and nobody will leave me the fucking alone. Everybody's all in my business all the time. I just want to deliver my fucking little DoorDash, make my measly little bit of money, and live my shit life in this car, and nobody will leave me alone. That's funny. Cracking myself up. Should I go all the way to the left and get on the freeway, or the right? Either way, it kind of sucks. Left, I'm probably never going to get a turn because it's like a freeway, so. Dare sticker might do it. There you go. I seen one of those the other day. Was on one of those like 90 nostalgia, you know, reels. I watch a lot of the shorts and reels, you know, because I feel like you're using less time But I ultimately end up watching them for fucking probably an hour, which I could have watched a whole video or a movie. But they go by so fast. It feels like you watch a couple of, like you watch like 5 of them, and then you look down and it's like an hour. You go, whoa, what happened? The shorts or whatever, or reels, or they're called different on everything. I haven't really went on the TikTok ones, but I go on the YouTube ones a lot, and then I'll go in to check something, like one of you guys will leave a message or something, and then I get distracted, and, you know, because they have the little pictures, and like, oh, click on one, and then next thing I know, I'm like, oh shit, burning time. The Chosen One, what up, man? I remember when you had like 50 subs. Great job on getting this far. Thank you, appreciate you. Yeah, you've been around for a hot minute. Took a while, a lot of help for Mr. Chuck, some good shout outs from my buddy Chuck, and just posting videos, you know, 5 or so subs here and there, and grinding it out. Now I think I'm gonna try to go live every day until I hit 5. We've been kind of creeping around that 400 mark for a while, a couple months. I haven't been putting out as many videos, you know, with everything kind of was going on. I haven't been great at shooting, but lives are nice because I don't have to edit or anything, which is cool. Shorts is like playing slots, except you're spending time. Hey, that is a tornado. That is a fantastic analogy, and I agree. God, I miss playing slots. I love slots, man. I haven't played a slot machine in probably a year, maybe longer. I don't know, maybe 2. I'd usually never end up kind of winning or doing, I do okay, but I'd also get a lot of kind of good comps, and I'd go around to the different ones. You know, you get your rooms, some meals comped, and so yeah, you're not, it's kind of a cheap way to do some stuff, really, because you're spending money, but you're spending money where you could possibly win or do okay. But you're getting it made up in food and hotel and stuff. Whereas if you went somewhere and just went to a hotel, you're just going to spend a straight hotel. Realistically, it kind of almost spend the same, but it could also be a lot dangerous too. Get carried away. I actually just got an offer from one of the. I got one that kind of just trickles me here in the shitty months. They give me like a $50 room or something, which I might go do, because I couldn't imagine staying in a nice room and a bed, and it'd be great. The only bad part is I think I'd probably sleep the whole time. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys how far we had to go. So we're getting on the freeway. Ghost Malone. I like the name. I subbed on my main channel. The Chosen One is my burner account. Oh, okay, cool. Next vid, I'll give you a shout out. Thank you, I appreciate you. I'll have to go check yours out. Is the lives helping you get subs? I've got a couple, but every time I get a couple, I lose a couple. But there was a lot of, not a lot, there's a few troll ones that I'm gonna go into it, but there's people that can't seem to mind their own business and leave me alone, and they have all their friends and stuff make stupid troll accounts, and I just block them. And so I think some of those are subbed, and then as I block them, they unsub, and so like I'll gain actual subs, but then I lose them as I block those, if that makes sense. And then the regular trolls too, or maybe it is troll, I don't know, who knows. You know, stupid people that come in and say dumb shit. You guys know how that goes, especially if you're a creator, you know. You see all those stupid fucking comments. How's the car holding up? I welcome the trolls. Matt Zebra, car, well, at the beginning of this, if you have a chance, it might be loud because of the freeway. Man, we had to pull over and turn it off. restart the computer or whatever because the fucking transmission was shifting. Running fine, perfect. AC still works, heat works, you know, and everything works. It's just the transmission's starting to die on me, so. Like I was saying earlier, it's paid off, so if I can get kind of ahead a little bit enough where I can squander away a little bit, keep it going for a while. There's no metal or anything, so it's not like desperation, and it's not happening every day, like every hour, so I got a little time. How much? I don't know. I mean, it could do this for another 100,000, who knows? Or I could go 5,000 and could die. That's why I'm a little cautious about going out of town, but you see I'm on the freeway right now and it's fine. You didn't hear, you know, it's not shaking or exploding, so. I made a short about DoorDash. That video gets trolled so much. Yeah, those, especially if you talk about tips. I haven't had one go viral in a while, not really viral, but for me, you know, a couple thousand. I've had a couple that have done that, but most of the ones that I put out, shorts, I've only been getting like 50 to 150. Now the videos, I get most of the subscribers within about 2 weeks. I'll get about 300 to 400 views, so almost all of you will watch it. No, I mean, we're not knocking it out of the park, but it's, you know, it's all right. This one's a ways. We still got 6 minutes, 5.6 miles. It's probably about 10 miles from Five Guys. But it'll put us in another area. Fred Meyer's over there. Oh my God, there's a guy on the freeway. What the hell? Fred Meyer's over there, so might get an Instacart. There's also McDonald's, Taco Bell, that kind of shit. I liked that Yost Malone. That's good. But yeah, we're gonna try to. I'm gonna learn how to talk. I'm gonna keep going live. I think every day until we hit 5. Because at least then I can get super chats. I can do the membership thing or make a store or whatever. Not that I know that I don't think I'm making a Devious Dasher store anytime soon, but God, I could have some good stickers or something. That's for sure. Hey, Arcades! How you doing? I've been live 54 minutes. Not too long. Not 4 hours like the other day. I think Sunday we did like 4.5 hours. That was a beast. I don't know if it was that one or... Yeah, one of them, Arcades, was on for a really long time, so appreciate you. Friend of Eli, I think, was on that Sunday one, man. He was on there for freaking the whole time, I think. Or like almost 3 or 4 hours. Holy shit. Took a drink and I frickin' went down the wrong pipe. Arcades, I just gave you a moderator, buddy. Not that we get, you know, too many chats, but 2.7. Holy shit. Well, speaking of, there's the car. It's telling me the StabiliTrak is off. Service traction control. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit about traction control. And it shuts off though. When I turn the car off, that message will go away. So I think the computer for the transmission, or maybe the car even, is taking a shit. Just old. Just wants to go live its life in a junkyard. And I keep driving on DoorDash for 2.5 years every day. And now I'm living in it. It's going, oh my God, you bastard, leave me alone. A lot of highway. Yeah, this one was all. Thanks, Gary. I hope I make lots of money too. Well, there, you guys can look at my ugly mug for a minute. The heat on, I turned it off, it's fucking hot, man. One thing about replacing that. Can't even think of the damn name. You guys know what I'm talking about. The one thing that usually kills cars that nobody replaces. The heater core, there we go. Fucking roasting in here, man. It's 47 outside. It's about 90 in here, it feels like. I usually go with the window down though. Obviously I got a sweater, like I always do. I can never regulate the heat right, you know? It's like you try to get it on a certain spot and it's either always too hot or too cold. My ultimate is springtime, wintertime, fall, heater on the legs, window down. That's the best. So we're getting to pull in here now. We're going to some weird RV park out here. Hell of a drive, but I guess we're getting 13 something for this one. All easy freeway. That was pretty much the whole length you guys seen of the town. So as we went on from, there's one more exit further down that we would have got on, but it's pretty much as far as you can go and be, you know, still in town. So it's up here. There was some weird directions here. White RV, fifth wheel. I'll turn it around. Okay, white RV, fifth wheel, black and brown stripes. Riding with blue GMC pickup parked next to it. Also covered side by side. Okay, well those are specific directions, but I think there's a side by side. That looks like a GMC. That looks like a side by side. White RV, fifth wheel trailer with black. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Looks like a GMC, yeah. Okay, we're going for it. These freaking doors. They lock, you know, once you go over like 15, you know, the doors lock by themselves. That still works, of course, but, you know, not with the remote. Oh, there's the number. Duh. So that is the right one. Hello. For Angie, right?
Yeah.
Righty. Appreciate you. Yeah, no problem. I was like, what the hell are you doing? I don't know if he, because I put the phone, well, like I've said 1,000 times, I put the phone behind the other phone so I can't see the chat or anything, but if you look at the screen, you can see the screen of, you know, the offer phone, not the recording. Because people get so weird here. Okay. Uber's on. We're gonna unpause door trash, even though we're kind of almost out of the zone. And then Grubby Hub. There's one in there for $7. Ew. So basically nothing. We'll head back. It's like a mile or two to at least the main road. Oh shit, can I get through this way or do I have to go all the way around? I might have to go all the way around. Ugh. There's like tons of fifth wheels and shit on here. Regular. No, they're all fifth wheels, they're not regular. I guess this is where all the... I don't know why the hell you'd stop and live here. I wouldn't fucking live here if I hadn't have to. Especially I got a nice big old mobile home like that. I'd be anywhere but here. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go all the way around. Motherfucker. See, the road's right there too. Oh god damn it. Only one entrance. Son of a bitch. How was the dinner rush? Anything good? Arcades? Nah. I didn't really catch anything. It took me half an hour and it was I did a $9.50 or $9.25 door trash. Just a 2-item Safeway. But I found about 60 cents in the self-checkout. So I made a $10 order. Pretty slow today. Tuesdays are kind of, unless it's Wednesday, and Wednesdays are shitty too. I suppose I should look and see what day it is. Guess that's the great point about doing this. It doesn't really fucking matter, does it? All right. There's my hearse curtain, Gary. Now every time I'm gonna think of that now, I'll probably say it 1,000 times now. It has that weird where it's like tucked or tufted or whatever the fuck you call it. Oh, door trash. Way the fuck out here. $8, 6 miles. I mean, it's only like 3 because it's all miles back. And we're stopped here. 2 items. We're due to take that. Plus, it'll help our acceptance rate, obviously, because who knows, we need everything we can on that. I'd love to at least get to 50 again. Although it's like you could ever fucking stay there, so I don't know why I even bother. Oh, it's Tuesday. Okay, good. That's what I thought. So I'm not too far off. How was Portland? Or Tigard? Probably hot Cheetos. You know my market. It's either that or ice cream. see, it's just fine. No noise. And that's not, you know, I don't know. Wish it was anything but the transmission, like any other part. Like if it's a part, I can do a part. It's your transmission, and you're just kind of fucked. Might as well just throw the car. Didn't dash today. Been doing my main job. I work at a burger restaurant. Oh, okay, cool. Do you by chance get a give Dashers food where you work? Because that'd be interesting to be on both sides. Oh, nice. Yeah, cool. Well, that's cool. At least you have they have like an insider, someone that actually gives two shits. It's kind of a toss-up, you know, when you go in a place if they're going to be halfway decent to you or an asshole or whatever. I just wish they would just be a little bit more honest when we go in there, just with time. Be like, hey, you know what? Oh, we're backed up. It'll be probably like 10 minutes. They always like, oh, it's coming right up. Yeah, bullshit. Pays way better. I just do dashing as a side gig when I can't get days at the restaurant. Yeah, that'd be good. I just haven't wanted to do a normal gig. I mean, for me, I just don't. Sometimes I have days I really feel like I got dragged through the coals, and I just don't. I feel like I would be calling out and stuff. And I've done that. I've been management. I've been salary. I've worked 80-hour weeks, 12-hour days. I've worked 2 jobs. I've worked my whole life until now, recently, you know, doing this. I mean, it's still work, but everybody treats it like it's not. If anything, I think it's harder to be a DoorDasher than it is to do a lot of jobs. Especially you're running your own business, on top of the fact of you have to make sure you're paying all your stuff, and you know, you got your medical, your gas, your expenses. You have so many things you got to manage. People just treat it as this like stupid job or stupid thing. It's not. Or the dumb comment I get sometimes, get a real job. That's their dig. Well, what the fuck? What's a truck driver? That's a real job. Yeah, they're doing long haul, but you know what's a UPS driver? Same thing, loader and package. It's the same shit. What's a real job? I hate that when people say that. It's so stupid. You're really ignorant, you know, people that say that. They have no idea. Oh, it'll be 10 minutes and it's 20. Yeah, that's... I've only had a couple that have been too long like that. I learned, you know, to unassign. But when you're new, I think is when I would wait for anything, you know. Take almost anything, wait for anything. I feel like you're going to get in trouble. Now I know all the time frames, the little side shit, so I also play it up too. Like you could, let's say you get a better order that's an Uber and you have a DoorDash, you could possibly like get to a restaurant and wait the 10 minutes and then unassign it where it doesn't hurt your completion rate. Even though you wanted to unassign it at like 2 minutes, you might just wait. I wouldn't do such a thing, but you know, could. If it's more than 10 minutes, I'll just tell a dasher to unassign it because the flat out won't be worth it. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, unless you want to wait. There is some too, like I'll wait for, like last night I waited for that guy, obviously, well, I was already there at the base, but like If an order is like $20, I'll wait. I don't care. As long, you know, if I'm making 20 for that hour, fine. I'm good. Don't bother me. I mean, of course, you want to get it done as quick as possible, but I stopped trying to be in a super hurry a long time ago. I don't worry about that. You'll tire yourself out. If you're doing like 2 or 3 hours, that's fine. You can, you know, rush around, but if you're doing long days and you do this full time, it'll just wear you out. Or maybe I'm just old and tired, I don't know. Favorite fast food chain, BR. From Tori. My favorite fast food place is In-N-Out. I don't get to go there because there isn't any up here, but there's one in Boise, I think now, which is like 6 hours away. I think they just opened recently, 10 hours away. They have a couple there too. But yeah, I miss In-N-Out. Was probably the best. There was a pizza place too. I can't remember the name of it. It's a franchise. They were all over. They were mostly East Coast, but they had one or two in Vegas, and I used to go there all the time. I had one by my house there, my apartment or whatever. I can't remember what the name of it is though. I'd have to look it up and try to find it. I haven't seen, there's none up here because I looked it up back then, and maybe since then, that was like 10, 15 years ago. But there was only like, there was Vegas, and then they were all like Midwest, you know, to the East Coast. They had this pizza that had like a butter crust with Parmesan and shit. It was bomb. And it tasted like real food, you know, not the processed cheap like Pizza Hut's like plastic kind of. It's like it's okay for a piece or two, but then it's kind of like, eh. That's what we have here, is all chain shit. It's not, there's nothing like, there's a couple like mom and pop kind of places that are people go to, but that was just recently started expanding up here in 2018-19. Oh, there is 5 in Oregon now? I know there was, I thought there was one like in Southern, but yeah, I mean, I guess maybe they're up in Portland now too? Or Portland Metro or area. Well, shit, that's only 3 hours away. Yeah, I haven't had one of those in a while. A couple years. Actually, well, when I went to Reno and Tahoe, I have Reno ones too. Videos in the phone I haven't edited from back then. I did that Tahoe one and got it off the phone, but honestly, a lot of people don't watch those old ones. It's, I don't know. They're not as good quality, like they're a little bit different style. Another $8, 1.3, 4 items. We're getting an add-on. None in Portland, there's one in Salem. Okay, well that's quite a bit further, but still not too bad. Closer than Boise, a little bit. So one order is just milk. Oh wait, I'm ruining it. I'm ruining it, guys. We gotta do our, been doing this on the lives. I just start reading it out. We gotta do our special, what the fuck are we getting? Make sure the doors are locked. Oh, and if I hit arrive at store, that might help too. Alright, just get my shit straight. 1 second. Finishing off my coffee. What was left of it. Yeah, you're down there in the home of Dutch Brothers there, arcades. We got them up here too, but it used to be all over down there. I think that's where it was, because I remember watching the Undercover Boss one, where that dude was on there. There's 2 Safeways 2 blocks from each other. Yeah. There's like, I think we have 5 or 6, and the whole town's only like 10, 15 miles. And they're all on one side kind of too, which is even more stupid. I can't tell. Probably a shitty card, I'm sure. I should just grab the second one, because every time the first one I grab is always shitty. No, this is a right turner. Every city has a Dutch Bros. From Southern Oregon. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Grants Pass. Yeah, Grants Pass. That's where that cool lake thing is, right next to the freeway, right? With all the red rocks and shit. Okay, what the fuck are we getting? Hot sauce. Takis, same as hot Cheetos, basically. And then Flamas, milk, and coffee creamer. Oh, it's 2 gallons of milk. Okay. I remember when you order always included spicy Cheetos. I don't know. Yeah, Gary, I don't either. I can't even do hot sauce, man. Ketchup is spicy to me. Fuck, I'm good. No thanks. I had stomach ulcers though, so that's why my voice, I get a lot of acid, so I don't like to eat stuff like that, because that's why I get this raspy voice sometimes. Okay, we need Valentina, salsa picante. Poor Gary's down there in Walla Walla. That used to be a little bit of hopping place. They had a mall and Shopco and stuff. Not great, but you know, for a little town. And fuck, even 10 years ago when I went there, it was like deserted. That whole place is gone. You have nothing. I don't know what the hell they even have there anymore besides Walmart. Downing it with milk. Hot sauce on the hot chips. Yeah, probably. That's a big ass thing of hot sauce too. It's 34 ounce. It's like a third of a gallon. They're getting coffee creamer too. That's weird. No, the milk's actually for the other customer. Maybe they like French vanilla for a shooter. 32 ounce. International Delight. I'm not seeing International Delight anywhere. Oh, because it's right there. The do like the iPhone, how it expands out and it basically, like anywhere you get the barcode on the thing, it works. We need two 2%. The value corner. I don't know why they don't spend another 20. It's 20 cents difference for the Safeway. Is it a different mill? I don't know. I'm just a fan of at least getting the Safeway brand. This one, I just don't. It looks cheap. The containers are really thin too. The plastic is like really flimsy. Yeah, whatever. Hot nut. I like spicy foods, but I always need a Prilosec after heartburn. Yeah, that's... Or Tum. I do Tums a lot. They work pretty good. Or like, not the chewable, the chalk. Just because they're instant. I always get to the store brand, usually it adds up at the checkout. Yeah. Wish I lived in a bigger city. I turned Instacart on and nothing popped up for 4 hours. Oh my God. The only nice part about that size is you could basically just leave it on the whole time and leave it on and chill at home, I guess. But if you're trying to make any kind of legitimate money, yeah, you're pretty much screwed. If I recall, you were pretty much doing just Sparks mostly. Damn, they got a lot of party sizes here. I like the store so much better. My favorite Safeway. It's clean and quiet. Stuff in stock. We need Flamas Doritos. Probably saying it wrong, but... Oh, we're doing pretty good too. I forgot about the service. Like I said, the LTE has been working, this phone. It was the 5G bullshit. See, look at the 5G. It says, so the bottom's the T-Mobile. So I got 3 bowers. And then the top one, the 2, is the Spectrum. Because I still got like a month left of that T-Mobile trial. You get 3 months. So it has both. But for some reason, it does not stay connected. I do not know why. Now we're looking for Takis. Fuegos. Takis. Tell me they're out of those. That's usually the one they have. Look at these gross ranch looking ones. Chips, but I don't see the roll things. Of course, something had to be out of stock. Oh, she found it 5 days ago. Yeah, no, who cares? Shit, maybe they'll like those. What are these? Dragon sweet chili. So we'll send them that one, or these chips. I thought it'd be choppy. Yeah, it usually is. Yep, and I've been watching some of the lives back, and they've been clear as could be. I'm like, oh, okay. Especially on this fucking 10-year-old iPhone. We need customer B, which Laura. Let's take a picture. I'm gonna type real quick. Hold on. Dragon Sweet Chili. Alright, well, we'll text her and we'll see. We'll give her a minute or two. Oh, thanks, arcades. Yeah, what an idiot. They're not for me. And even if they were, mind your own business. What are you doing?
Doing all the go bikes. What are you doing, man?
Oh, you know, living the dream, buddy. Waiting for a customer to type me back here. Since,
Seems like the norm.
yeah, they always like to pick shit that's out of stock, you know.
Not always.
Oh, she actually messaged back? Holy shit. Oh, she circled it. Dude, that's awesome. I've never had a customer do that. Where I sent her that picture, and she circled it and sent it back. That's awesome.
At least she has a...
Yeah, usually they don't even fucking respond, man. You can sit there for... Yeah, well, you could if you left it. That's so funny. Okay, how do I get out of this picture? Okay, we're gonna have to close it and reopen it. Of course. Wow, that loaded pretty fast. What's going on here? They actually have some service? Oh, it's going back again. Oh, add new. There we go. Doesn't even look like the rate. Well, obviously an old picture. Orders are separated. The two milks. There's no fuel station here. Excuse me. All right. Oh, I did the milk first. We need to do that one. None of that matters, but you never know.
If you have your club card, please scan it now. 3.
Usually don't use a bag, but you know, I know where it's going, so. I like my hand cover.
Your card is accepted. How many store provided? 8 cents. Please wait. System processing. Follow the instructions on the pin tab.
I'll just grab my own card. I've done that a few times. Well, I haven't done it, but I went to grab it and I realized. And I always put the receipt in the bag. I don't care.
Please remember to take the receipt. Well, if you have your club card, please scan it now. Scan items one at a time, placing them in the bagging area as you scan. For items without barcode,
Hot, spicy tongue person.
please scan it now.
Get my glove again.
Your card.
You got your ID on you?
How many stores provide now? 60 cents. Please wait. System processing. Follow the instructions on the pin pad.
Oh, okay, I'm ready to go. Firm payment complete. Blah blah. Proceed. I shouldn't show that. Another Dasher. Excuse me, sir. I'm just. How you doing, buddy?
Doing all right. How about you?
Oh, you know, doing the daily shopping. See you later. Ooh, man, those milks are heavy. I don't know what they got going on over here. You know, all ripped up and shit. And their coolers were messed up, but maybe that has something to do with that line over there. I don't know. Like a month ago, all their coolers went out, so I had to get a semi out here because all the food, you know, frozen and all that shit was going bad. And then the AC or something, or the heating went out too on the same day because I was talking to the guy. I know one of the manager dudes from shopping years and years ago at another store. He came over here, but anyways, he was giving me the skinny. I'm truly a Mr. Shop and Deliver and all the Safeway employees. You can see through now. All right, let's get some road action here. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, I know a few that are pretty cool. Like, I'm not a big people person, as you guys probably have noticed. I mean, you guys are awesome, but I kind of like to stick to myself, you know. But if there's, you know, cool people that kind of stand out, you know, like especially this store, because I came here so much. Not as when they were doing, you get the 13 shop thing, and you got Dash Now. I was here constantly doing orders, so I really got to know the workers specifically at this particular Safeway. I was gonna go to Subway today, damn it, and they closed so flippin' early. It drives me nuts. $13 Walgreens. Fuck. 8 miles. Let's go into that little Sela City. And I would do that, but I don't know how far these two, it might be a little bit. It might be more than 15 minutes, and I don't want to make them wait way, way long, you know. Fuck. First customer, 1 minute away would be my luck. 5 minutes, 1.8 miles. Yeah, so by the time I get that, and then the other customer, maybe another 5 minutes, and then probably 10 back, it's too long. If I'd already dropped one off, maybe. Oh, I was gonna grab a water. Got my coolers behind this passenger seat here. Behind my first curtain. And then I got a ghetto, like, poster board paper here for now to cover that gap. There's a gap where the light comes through. And I came up with an ingenious idea of hanging the paper towels, my paper towels right there. I guess you can see them. I just ran a bungee cord through them and hung them from that same. I'm MacGyver as fuck, dude. I could fucking, you give me some duct tape, some bungee cords, string, a knife, I'll fucking make a transmission. I really can put a lot of that stuff together. We didn't have handyman and shit, growing up. We were poor, so there was no, we just fixed everything. There was no, we'll call somebody. Nobody did anything. I don't think I ever seen anybody hired for anything. Car, whatever, which is good. That's one good perk I could say, that at least I got that trait. Although I've never been married or anything, so I guess it never really did me any goddamn good, did it? But at least I can ghetto rig my old ass car for business use. Do I get a write off a home office? If there's a definition of a home fucking office, it would be a car. Urza, do you have a fever or you're sweating? No, it's called you moisturize your skin and then it's not dry. There's not any sweat on there. But if you got some dry, ashy skin, that's cool. Appreciate you. I'll take that as your one warning shot. There's a light a foot from my face. It's because we're fat people, don't we? We all sweat constantly. Alright. Oh, these are apartments or duplexes, maybe. I don't get sick usually. I use too many wipes and stuff. That's what you see me do. I wipe my car down. I don't touch gas handles. Huge. If I grab a paper towel or towel, I never touch gas handles. And then every night I wipe the stuff down in the car. And then I wipe down the door handles and stuff every couple days. Don't catch no cooter bugs. And sleep, enough sleep. Are you Uber, Lyft? Freaking weather got me sick. I'm DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Instacart. Used to do Uber passengers about 10 years ago. Different market. You want to see my little squiggly voice? Uber Lyft Josh on YouTube. I've got like 4 videos from way back then. Nothing of any good substance or ride-alongs. They're just, it's kind of when YouTube was still pretty new, which I wish I would have started back then. I'd be doing really good by now. I've heard horror stories. I'm Uber Lyft in NYC. Oh, nice. Oh, well, shit, that's, oh, God. That could be interesting for sure. Mine was in Phoenix. But yeah, there's arcades. There was some crazy times too, man. I would specialize in hitting surges. But this is back when surges were I had a 10 time. I have screenshots still of some of those from back then. I mean, there's 1 or 2 times I went and worked for an hour and went home. I made like $150 because I'd go where their concert's getting out and I'd hit like an 8-time surge and I'd go do 1 or 2 rides. Boom, $150. I'm good. It was amazing because it was the beginning of this stuff. Man, just like DoorDash during the pandemic and all that. I mean, nowadays, yeah, right. Well, I can't see. This phone's almost dead, so you're gonna have to just see me walk by. This is just the milk anyways. Oh, guys. My favorite, a piece of shit, no tipper. 0. $8 base pay. Now, granted, it wasn't far, but throw me a buck. Something. Hey Trish, how you doing? Yeah, when I got this car, Gary, it had 141 or 31. 131, I think. Now I'm at 200,000. So yeah, that's over 2 years though. 7 days a week. And in that 2 years, I've literally taken maybe 10 days. And probably 6 of those were days the car was out of commission because had it tore apart, or I don't know, maybe 20 days. Not very many. I also don't work long days either, so. Okay, 3 minutes, 1.3 miles. We're getting a Uber. 11.1128. Jack in the Box 7.6. Yeah, that base pay did save my ass. I don't think I'm gonna take that because that's going out where that trailer park was, and I hate Jack in the Box, so it's a double-edged sword there. And we got DoorDash time, I think, till I think I got a couple more hours, honestly. It's 9:45 or 47. Hey, do you know if DoorDash is changing from paying every Monday? I don't. I cash out almost every day because I'm good. Unless it's like, if it's less than like 20 bucks, I usually just leave it because it doesn't really. That, and also I've heard of horror stories where people keep money in there and then DoorDash suspends their account and then they get no money because they fucking take it. So that always scared me too. I have the Dasher Direct, but I never activated it, so I pay the fee, which is another couple dollars I could probably save, but I know you can transfer the money. I just really don't want to have another bank, and I don't want a DoorDash as my bank. But I haven't heard anything about the payday changing. Wouldn't surprise me if they do some shady shit. Keep it 2 more days or something, or another day. Just imagine though if they kept all that money and they put it in a certain kind of account or something. As much money as it could be, you know, what interest or whatever, they used it to cover something else. It'd be a pretty hefty chunk of change. However many bazillion drivers there is. See, that's those non-tip ones that I get that I'll say, oh, I won't do a non-tipper, but honestly, if you look at the order, it wasn't that bad. I just fucking can't stand doing non-tip people. In my mind, you should at least do $1. Like, I give $1 to the coffee girls, at least. Even Subway, a lot of the time, I'll give them $1. Like, if somebody's making an effort, it drives me nuts. I don't care what it is, just put $1 in there. What's $1 nowadays anyways? I think buying a fucking pack of gum is more than $1. I didn't get paid yesterday. Oh, was there a holiday or something? I got a brief message saying they are paying around April 5th. Oh, God. Another reason to cash out every day. I do like seeing it out all the way up, which is nice, but 1904B, it's this one right here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that, Trish. I haven't heard anything about that. That sucks. I forgot to cash out I was waiting for the last tip to come through. So I got like 40 in my Uber from last night, which is nice, I guess. Didn't do any today though, I don't think. We didn't do any Uber, so. I'm gonna leave you plugged in again because the phone's dead. Okay, much better. Oh, it went away. It was $5.50. Tip on that one. Oh man, I can't. No, I can imagine if you saved all week or had the whole, how much you would have in there, a couple $100, and then not be able to get it. That would suck. I don't think Uber does a credit check, Trish. I was thinking about signing up for Uber Eats, but I don't want to have these guys get credit rating. I don't think that they do. Now, I signed up during pandemic time, so maybe things were rushed back then. I don't different. I don't know. I don't recall. Yeah, I never had a credit hit. If anybody on here is driving and only has DoorDash, make sure you back yourself. Just get everything you can. Sign up for Grubhub, Spark, even if you don't use it, just have it. Now Spark will deactivate you if you don't use it for a couple months, 3 months, 6 months, I don't know. Because they deactivated me or locked my account or whatever, so I can't get into it. And they said it was deactivated. And I just didn't use it. I never got it. There was no issues. I just didn't do them for a while, and then now I can't get back in. It lets me sign in. They have like a separate thing for you have to have their bank and all that shit. There's a couple steps. I can sign into everything, even my account, just not on the actual app where you get offers. For some reason, it's locked and it will not unlock. And when I call, all I get is the doofuses that can't understand half an English sentence, so I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. And they just try to send me to extra support, and then they don't really answer, so it's like never-ending loop of bullshit. So I thought I had DoorDash at 10, I have it at 10:30, at 10:30 to midnight. We don't have Grubhub here, okay. Yeah, Grubhub's not, it's not, I don't make a ton of money from it, but it's good to have. I definitely get Uber Eats though. Do you eat the food if they don't tip? Stew pie, no. I'm not, God, I just watched him last night too. DoorDash Hustle, is that what his name is? Vin or whatever. No, I deliver everybody's. I just don't take a non-tip. Sometimes they'll trick me and I don't know it's a non-tip, but I don't purposely ever take them. If I know, then I just won't do it. But like that, I'm not gonna keep their milk. I wouldn't know it was a no tip anyways until after I deliver it, so I'm gonna run back and grab their milk real quick. Oh, it'd be funny. That'd be a good way to get your ass deactivated. At the end of the day, you're making the money, so they gave me a stack, kind of evened out. An old cherry picker at heart here, and driver from, when we were getting paid decent or really good. It just irks me to do the, low pay orders like that. That one had a good base pay though, so we're good, whatever. I've eaten the food if they cancel mid-trip. Yep. Very rare, which is true. I've got, out of all the years, I've probably got maybe 2 meals, 3. 2 of them were things I never would have wanted. So I just gave them away. I think I gave one to like Mom or somebody else. One time I got a bunch of food. I think it was like a Grubhub, and it was a big order. It was one you had to wait and pay, and then the customer canceled, and it was literally like 4 or 5 bags of like Mexican food, but it was like those metal trays, like buffet style. It was a lot of food. I ended up giving it away to like poor person or something that my mom knew or whatever. Anyways, yeah, I don't. Very rare you ever get food. Sometimes, like there was a cool manager that used to work at Five Guys here, and he would give you free fries if they made too many, or if it was towards closing. He'd give you free fries or a shake if you wanted it. Drinks, I've got drinks quite often. The good thing about like what I do too is I have cups that I, reuse, and I'll just take the goddamn cup in there and get ice, but you can get drinks too. A lot of times they don't give a shit. They're like 19, 20-year-olds, whatever. They don't give a flying fuck if someone takes a drink. Some of them are, weird, but most people, like, they don't care. Better ask for forgiveness than permission. That's my saying. Depends on the place. You gotta know, once you know your restaurants and stuff, especially if you become good kind of friends with them and stuff, they'll treat you pretty decent. And once or twice I've even tipped like the restaurant. Like if I had a really good order, I think I gave the worker a couple dollars or something. They ended up giving me like a pop or something, and then I gave them like a tip. But I've been delivering so long here, I don't get bothered to verify and stuff very much. If you see, very rarely they'll ever ask me, because they all know me, because I'm in there every day. That, and I only do probably 20 or 30% food. It's all fucking Safeway shop and delivers. Occasional, I had a couple Costco's recently, or one or two that I got on either a channel or a video or something. Oh, there's the first yawn. It's 10 o'clock. I've been sleeping kind of shitty, obvious reasons, getting woke up. And once you get to around 40, your bladder doesn't let you sleep more than a few hours anyways. Unless you don't drink anything for about 5 hours before you go to sleep. But I've been up waking up, and then I'll take a nap a little bit, or I'll watch some show or something else. Rest for like an hour. I'll end up kind of like half asleep for an hour, and then I'll start getting ready or doing stuff. So it's been interesting. I kind of like it. I wasn't worried so much about this transmission in the car. I think I'd be a lot better, but work with what you got. Or if I can get to 500. It was a Christmas present or something. There was that Costco one with scooter. Yeah. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, a couple months ago. I did the one with the printer too. That one was probably. I think that was the video, the one the first one from the car, I think. Oh my God. You get them here and there. I had like a $30 or $20, probably, 20 something dollar. Office Max, wasn't the same printer, but it was pretty close to that same one. Those are kind of rare though. Well, shoot, we got a half an hour to turn on that. There's nothing going on with Uber. Yeah, we haven't even done an Uber. And if we go to shopper here, nada. I just trolled a bunch of channels and back here for the normalcy. Well, thank you, Tornado. People don't really shop at office supply stores anymore. Yeah, you just order everything on Amazon. Even I got a address now too, so I got a UPS address. It's a UPS store. It's in my bio. I don't know if you guys want to send me anything, but I put it on there just in case someone wanted to, or if you wanted to send me a card or a fuck you card or a sticker or I don't know, whatever. It's in my bio for the YouTube page. But yeah, I finally went. It's actually, I recorded doing that, well, sort of kind of the process when I did it. It's in the video that I haven't edited and put out yet. But yeah, I've had that for about a week. Walmart Spark, you ever think about running that one? I had Spark. I send you hot Cheetos. Hell no. I've never actually had a hot Cheeto. I swear to God, never tasted one. Regular Cheetos aren't bad, but Spark, I did have Spark. I was talking about that probably when you went trolling. I got locked out. They deactivated me because I didn't do them for a while. But I've had Spark since like 22. And then I just haven't signed back in. Now, with having all my stuff and cooler and clothes and crap and bed and just not enough room really. Unless I'd have to be pretty picky on what I took. So I kind of haven't really pushed it. And I've done okay with, having the 4. If I got my acceptance rate higher, like if I took some, medium shit orders, I could get myself back up to, that 50% area. And then I get a lot better offers, but it's just because I'm down in the high 20s, low 30s. I'm not getting many DoorDashes or time, and so it's been a little rough. Luckily, my expenses aren't as much. Unfortunately, this week is all my expenses are due, I have this 1 week where like everything's fucking due. It drives me nuts. Every month. It's so annoying. Literally everything. It's like within a week and a half. Yeah. The other part I try to get caught up or something, and then next thing you know, it's that week again. Feels like I don't have any time, but what's new? Whatever. You have a ball hitch on your car, you could run one of those carriers. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do have one of those hitches. I thought about getting one of those trailer square things where you can put like totes and shit in, or just even, like the toolbox, just so I could have more room too. Whether or not I use that or use the inside of the car, just so I had more room. And I really thought about that if I were to go travel, because then I could carry like backup water, maybe get a little stove if I wanted to make coffee or boil some fucking noodles or whatever. But I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out now. I've been trying to I haven't been going to my storage as much, so I'm trying to stay out and see if I can just make it, out around and how many days I can kind of go. And I've got it to about 3 to 5 days where I can where the laundry starts piling up enough and shit. $200 at Harbor Freight. Yeah, it's not bad. It gets a really big one that folds up. Yeah, I've seen too, a lot of on Facebook Marketplace, they have a lot of those trailer hitch things and shit, so could be. It's also security too, people get into it, so you wouldn't want to keep anything great, but pretty much always around the car, obviously, so. And they probably think it's some drug dealer gangbanger in here, so I don't have to worry about that. Everybody touch my car, they think I'm like fucking south of the border. What's the cartel? It's probably a cartel fucking car. I put my e-bike on mine. The hearse turning eyes. Now I'm gonna get a complex. I'm gonna have to change that curtain now. I actually like it. I love it. I don't know. It kind of separates it, even though it's a small area. I see the vans out, going around, and I almost want to cry. I'm like, oh, so much room. I'd love it. It'd be so cool. Especially you could document doing it too. And then as long as you got a small enough one, you could still go out and dash and do all that. I think it'd be pretty awesome. Tornado, you slept in your storage unit for a year? Nice. Yeah. Mine, you can't. It's not 24 hours, and it's coded, so there's alarms. You can't do that. Unfortunately, I would just stay there. Of course, it'd be nicer, you know, more room. I just pulled a motorcycle inside. Well, that's true. See, even if I had that case, I'd have to pull it in. Like if you did that for me, I would have to pull it in, and then you'd have to go back on the thing, type the code in, and then go back to your unit. You wouldn't make it in time because it only has like a certain amount of time. And then if you open the door, the alarm goes off, and someone lives there. It's a monitored, so there's cameras and shit everywhere too. I do go there. What's nice though is that it's not very visited. So a lot of the times I'll go there and I'll just either like just chill and kind of rest in the car, or I have my airbed set up there too, so I can go there and lay down. Like if it's early in the morning, you gotta be careful too because they kind of can see in my car and stuff. I think they know that I'm not. So I don't want them, saying I'm in there sleeping and stuff. Obviously, they frown upon that. No bug spray, please. That's funny. Yeah, I thought about that's the first thing I thought about. I was like, oh yeah, storage unit's cheap, and I've seen a couple people do that at once, but we don't have any 24-hour ones that I know of. And if there's a U-Haul one that used to be our Kmart store, and there's like the weird Mission is right behind it, and all those crack, drug-heady homeless people, like, which is a lot of them, but these are like not functional. These are like steal your shit, weirdo. That place is over right by it, so yeah, you wouldn't want to be over there anyways. That's in the ghetto, and you wouldn't want to park your car there either. I don't mind. I like having the front kind of look normal, and that's the one thing about having a car, though. It would be nice to have like the mileage probably wouldn't be that much different because this thing sucks it like it's going out of style, but like a Tahoe or something big where you could pull the seats and shit out, you'd have a ton of room. Or even like a regular, I was talking about that too, I think before, a regular van, like a Toyota Sienna van or something, or I would love to get a Toyota because I know they run forever. Even a high mile, like a 200,000 mile Toyota, and just fucking take the back apart, set up a little bed. Oh, we got our Yakima sirens. It's an ambulance. Oh, I can't see it. Always sirens in Yakima, yeah, for sure. All these wannabe bangers here, and there's a lot of gangster people here, or wannabes or whatever, and then a ton of old people. So I helped a friend convert a U-Haul into a tiny house. It's on YouTube, box truck film. Oh, you need a 4-cylinder van, my man. Yeah, Tornado for sure. That'd be sick. Even a Prius. I had a Prius. I bought one in 2008 when I was a manager at Sears. Brand new. Back then, of course, you could get anything. I didn't even put $1 down, just bought it. And I used it. I slept in it. Someone's doing donuts or something. You hear that? What the? They hit. I heard a. Holy shit. These fucking mid-tween Gen Z retards. Mommy and Daddy got in their car, or I don't know, maybe they live at home and they can afford their $700 a month car payment. Freaking Challengers and shit, doing donuts. Anyways, yeah, I got the Prius and I went down to California. And I slept in it and I didn't even have it blacked out. This was back in 2008, 2009. And that was pretty sick. It was a lot of room in there. I mean, just as much as I have in this. Yeah, you heard the bang? That's what I did too. That's what freaked me out. Ford Transit or NV200. Yeah, those are nice little ones. Or just go rent a U-Haul, never take it back. Well, obviously they got GPS in there. Yeah, I heard some kind of bang. That's what I thought. And there was a car. You guys obviously couldn't see it, but there's a car that was turning behind me, and I thought they were the ones like doing burnouts or whatever. But it was just like a Toyota Camry or something. And then I heard the bang right when he turned, and I was like, "Oh no!" I thought he hit me or hit something right here. And then I started hearing the peeling out bullshit. If I kept hearing it, I would have went. I'm right by the dumpster though, and it's probably, you know what it was? It was probably the dumpster. It just happened to be the exact time. They must have opened the door or the lid and it hit. That was loud as fuck. See, this is the part where it sucks and your per hour is freaking getting murdered right now. Because I'm obviously just sitting here not making any money. I like chatting with you guys. Tornadoes got me thinking here. Yeah, I mean, I have the good part is I don't have stellar credit, so that's my problem. And then I ran into a big ass, even trying to get this car. I had a 2016 Kia Soul with low miles, like brand new. And this was, 4 or 5 years, whatever, 4 years ago, whatever. So it wasn't that old. And the motor blew. No light, nothing, just pulled the dipstick, foamy with metal. Yeah, so the motor blew. And I had all of a sudden, what I did is I rented a car, and I got it for it was like $350 a week. And I rented that, and for like 2 months, I just drove the fuck out of the car. And that was still back when money was decent. I think it was, 21? Somewhere around there. And I drove the fuck out of it and got enough for a down payment. And I went around trying to get a car, and nobody would give me a car because they won't count. This was a couple years ago, and I'm in a smaller town, so they don't, But nobody would give me a car because they won't count this as income. They wouldn't. So I actually had to get this from a place that didn't even check credit as long as you had a partial enough down. And so I put enough down on this, a third is what they wanted. And then that way you just take it and then you made your payments. And I just paid it off literally like a week, not even, before I went and had to live in the car. So I literally just paid it off. And then the training thing, the StabiliTrak, that was coming on. But then the transmission, literally like 3 weeks later, and then the transmission doing the shift thing. And I'm like, ugh. So I'm on, like I said, I'm on my last, do I just drive it until it goes? I mean, which is really risky. Could I get rid of it now? Well, is that great to give it to somebody? Maybe a kid or something. If you're just going back and forth to work, it wouldn't be that bad. And what could I even get for it, though? It's only worth a couple grand if I'm lucky. So, and that's not even with the problem. So, and then how do you sell a car that you're living in, but you're working from? And do I rent one? And so all this shit goes through my head, 7,000 times, and drives me nuts. But I can get a car with them because I have good credit with them. So that's one thing I'm kind of thinking about. If I can get enough, I could go in there, and they have, even if I'm not getting a van or something, maybe I can get something newer, still have a payment, but at least, I'm not going to sit here and worry about my tranny falling off the fucking car or something. What the hell? I heard the bang too. Not even a shop and deliver is weird. Yeah, nothing. I mean, Uber, everything's on. I can turn on Dash now because I was at 10:30 and it's 10:16. So I just turned on DoorDash. Never turned. See? DoorDash heavy town. One item, 625.5. Oh, fuck, it's not alcohol, so. 625 for half a mile. Yeah, I'll do that. Purina Dog food. Oh, it's a 40-pound bag. See what I get for fucking. We're supposed to do. What the hell are we? Whatever. Tornado traded in. Let them fix it. No, that's true. They probably would too, because I have a lot of the receipts and stuff, and I can say, you know, hey, I have alternator, coils, spark plugs, belts, engine mounts, radiator, heater core, hoses, everything. It's literally like a brand new car, besides the inside of the transmission and the inside of the motor. And I've ran some good fuel inject clings and stuff, and it runs perfect. I changed the oil, so it runs great. It's just that. But even at my old and the mileage, you know, it's like, kind of pushing for what I'm using it for. If I was a part-time dasher, you know, like arcades, if I was, you know, just doing that kind of thing on the side, would be bad. But living in it, driving in it, not too good. Too much. But you gotta work with what you got too. So I'm gonna weigh kind of the options and shit, we'll see. And then if I get to, well, I'll get some, you know, cash flow too if I can get my YouTube up enough where, you know, I can get monetized. I just need the subs now. I've got enough the hours and all that bullshit. I just need to have 1,000 subs. Loved your state fair there, Wisconsin. Where do you drive? Can't be that bad. Oh, Shane, I'm in Yakima, Washington. Crackamah. So if you get cherries or fruit, they're from here, most likely. Or if you drink beer, the hops are from here. I have to go for now. Try to get back. Heading home. Hey, no problem, Trish. Have a good night. I've been on here probably longer than I thought I was going to be anyways. Holy fucking speedboat. Ain't doing nothing else, that's for sure. You getting that dog food? Yeah, I just pulled into Safeway. And of course, someone with bright ass lights. Oh, he turned them off. Okay, good. I'll turn mine off. Thank you. Yeah, $6.25. Fucking, I can do a 40-pound bag. That's nothing. I'm Shrek. I'm like 6'3", 4 foot wide, dude. I'm a humongous person. I'm like the size of a door. I should have probably, if I really would have liked football, I could have went and basically and went and played, but I didn't like it, so didn't go to school and do that. All right, everyone, I will go to sleep now. Have a good night. Happy model ship. Have a good one. In the house, yeah, the house is right behind Safeway, basically. Bam, I just subbed. Tornado, you're awesome. Thank you. At least we're going to be on our way to try to get to 500. I'll go live every day at least for half an hour or so, or I say that, and it'll probably be hours like tonight, but until we get to 5. You know what? I'm going to get a cart because I'm not carrying that shit. I don't mind carrying it, but I ain't carrying it the whole fucking way through the store, that's for sure. Yeah, once we get to 5, we hit the first milestone. I think I put my time in for that. We've been doing videos and stuff for probably about 8 months, pretty consistently, and then I've had this channel for 3 years, a little over 3 years now. I did stop for about 2.5 years. So if you really want to go back, you can see some really old DoorDash stuff on. Oh shit, I gotta go put my buddy pass in real quick. Fuck, because I'm in a buddy pass spot and cops come in here all the time. I need to just leave it in the fucking window. I thought I put it up there today, so I didn't. There we go. Let's try this again. See, there's a drug dealer mobile. It does look like a drug dealer car. Told you. The black. If you see them in the other colors, they don't look like old people cars. Well, that's a sport too. They make the regular ones, and that's the sport, which is a really rare version. I don't see the screen now, so looks like it's still going though. Hasn't lost service. God. Doggy food. I bet you this is a no tip too. It might be a $2 base pay though, and a $4. Never know. And this is all the fresh stuff. Kitty cat food. Oh, we're getting Purina. What the hell are we getting? A big ass bag of dog food. 40-pounder. That big sumbitch right there. Well, let's scan it first before I move it. Yep, that was it. Oh, and then they added, of course, Tums. Last second. One-armed. Oh, not good for the rotator cuff, but I'll live. Okay, now if this car turns, then that's okay. The biggest item in the store, in the small, yeah, right? Where are the Tums here? Over here. Different in every store. Ugh. Fuck, this thing's hard to turn. Better not be one of these people that starts adding a bunch of shit. Instacart people are notorious for that. And then they give you like 20 cents an item extra. Oh, thanks. Tums, berries, chewy bites. I think they're around there somewhere. Oh, no, they're right there. Chewy bites, 32 count. 60, 60, 28. Shrinkflation or different color? Or different kind? I need Tums after I eat dog food. That was a good one, Tornado. Yeah, that was awesome. This should have been for the fucking flame chip hot sauce person. That's what they need. Yeah, I don't think they have. No, there's none behind there. Unavailable. Oh, cool, it's on here. That one. Perfect. Hurry up and hit next before they add something else. Check out. Yeah, once you get to this screen, they can't add anything. Perfect. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, so. Actually, I'm gonna leave the fucking cart there because that's heavy and why push it? I cannot believe this thing is not disconnecting. Maybe they finally fixed their service. Who knows? Dun 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 dun. All right, I'll be back. Just a second. Scan it and cheese it. Good, Shane. Awesome. I'm glad it's staying nice and steady. Like I said, I've been watching the last, here and there a little bit, and they seem to be pretty fucking clear to me, so works for moi. Just have to turn it all LTE. I think Chuck Dash Across America mentioned that to me, and I did it on the phone, but maybe because I had the two, it's just easier to do it on this one. The only problem is the battery dies, but. God, that thing's heavy.
Welcome. If you have your club card, 779. If you have your club card, please scan it now. Please wait. System processing.
Oh, that scanner doesn't work. Shit. Okay, I had to lift that again. We're just gonna use the old phone number. The Uber one. Same
Your
difference.
card has been accepted. How many store provided? 8 cents. Your total is 42. 38. And your savings is 180. Please select your payment method. Please wait. System processing. Follow the instructions on the pin pad.
Heard that 7 million times. Put their receipt with their tones.
Please remember to take your receipt. Thank you.
Oh, go ahead. I'm slow. I'm jealous. I want to go to the scratch tickets. Every time I get those, I never win. Or win like $2. Was this worth the 6? Why did you pay for someone to order? Oh, I used the red card. DoorDash gives us a card to use. So right when you take an order and you scan the shit and you hit next, they load money on the card for that particular order. You can pay for it, however, if you wanted, and then get a reimbursement. And they've tried to get me to do that when the card didn't work. Hell to the no. Well, I forget it if I leave it in there. Let's move the bag because I get that big ass fucking dog food in here. You can't even really see anyways. Oh, there you can. All right, hold on. Holy shit. Is this worth the $6? I don't know. Oh, God damn it. Put your cart back, people. Although there isn't one, so you have to go all the way to the front. See, now I know why it looks like a drug dealer car. Flash off. There we go. That's cool. They have it built into their. I paid cash before Uber reimbursed me promptly. Oh, okay, Cardio. Yeah, I think Uber would be good about it. I don't know, DoorDash. Yeah. Plus, I think the one that it was for mine, I think it was like a really expensive one. And I was like, like, $40 or $50. Like, yeah, I'm good. Confirm payment, yeah, receipt, blah, 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 blah. Alright, this heavy ass fucking dog food. 0.4, 7 minutes. 7 minutes for 0.4. What the fuck? What, are we gonna go a mile an hour? A DoorDash or Uber sticker on the back would help with the cops. Yeah, you're probably right. Might be. Might hurt with my ego. I feel like one of those newbie weirdos, but that's what I thought. Arcade, 7 minutes. What the hell? Yeah, you forgot your card. Yeah, it could be. That's why I put them in my wallet, but I also got like 4 fucking cards, so that's okay. There's never any money in there, so it's always pretty light. I just have a debit. I don't have a bunch of credit cards or anything, so I already done that, messed that up a few times back in the past, so. Keep it cash or debit, I guess. The problem when you run into that is when you try to rent a car or a hotel and stuff, then you kind of get fucked on some of those where they take it out of your checking. There's a card that I have it's like a secured card with Chime that's linked to, your bank account, and it gives you can put money on it like a credit card, and they run it as credit versus, a debit thing. Do they think you're an elderly driver? I don't know. They've left me alone a lot more since, I got my buddy pass, and I think they've seen in the back, because they went and shined the light. I don't know if you heard that story, but yeah, I was sitting there eating a week ago, and the cop went behind me, stopped, and it was shining a spotlight in the back of my window. I didn't have the thing in there, thankfully. I didn't have it blocked off yet. I was just literally sitting eating. You could see me. But he shined it in there, and you could see my blankets and stuff, so maybe he just goes, oh god, this poor fucker is living in his car, we'll leave him alone. I think they've kind of figured it out. I think it's not me, or particularly the car. I think that there's somebody that has a car like this that fucking goes hog wild, and they think it's the same car. I'm a 40-year-old dude. Like, I'm not 40, but I'm almost 40. Couple months, 6 months. Oh my god, this is heavy. I follow people who do DoorDash on high-powered scooters. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Electric Scooter Academy. $6.50. Oh, tornadoes! Don't be doing the real job thing. Do this 40 hours a week. It's a real job. Oh my god, 234. Ew. Oh, I did get $6.50 for that. I didn't see the. Oh, the tip was $3. See, I did pop up. So, at least they tipped. Shit, I was turning on the road. High-powered scooter guy making Hollywood. Yeah, those tight markets you could. I see a fuck. I think this is a dead end. I think there's a that dude in DC on the bike. He does pretty decent looking. Like, if you guys have seen him, the guy that has a nose piercing or whatever. Fuck, this is a big old loop. God damn it. $3.50 Pizza Hut. It's only a mile, but it's almost worth taking just because, not to get the hit, but I purposely don't do it just to fucking, I don't care. I'm going to 33 to 32. Fuck you. Tip, you cheap bitch. Pizza Hut ain't cheap either. You can afford Pizza Hut, you can afford $1. I slipped around to another road. I'm pretty sure this one goes through it. If not, I guess I'm gonna be doing fucking circles all day through these neighborhoods. Pretty sure I just there was somebody laying in the back of that car, and there was high up. They were like up here, like they had a bunch of blankets and they were just laying on top of it. That was weird. Maybe it was just a box or something. It looked like a person. Weird. Well, shit. Let's go over here for a minute. Actually, nothing over here is open. I think we're at the threshold here, kind of where what happens at night is pretty much most of the town closes down. Now I did see, I was looking, and Taco Bell is actually open till 4 a.m. We have one that's open until 4, and then there's two 24-hour McDonald's, and then the Mexican places are open until midnight. Burger King, I think, is 11 or 11:30. Robin right here is closed. Wendy's open until 11 or 11:30, I think. So we got a couple things. I used to get a lot of late night orders, but they don't seem to come in as much. There's a few like kind of weirdo people that like drive late at night, and I see them like other Dasher people, and I see them because there's one that has like this taped up window and shit. Like he's probably struggling, but he literally only works at night, like late. Maybe he just doesn't like people like me, but like really hates them, like where he can't even stand to like be around barely anybody. But he's out at like 10 o'clock, and I see he'll stay out till 1, 2, 3, whatever. I've seen him around. I don't do that very often anymore, just because nothing's open. Safeway's midnight, so the last order you can place, if you actually go to DoorDash's website, they won't let you place it after like 11:20 or something. So for Safeway, I found people tip more on food than they do red card orders. Yeah, I agree. What are you going to eat for tonight? I hope you find something good. I don't know, man. I was going to do Subway. I wanted just something light. I might go over and just get one of those turkey sandwiches from Safeway. I don't want like anything big. I'm trying to think, what did I have last night? Oh, last night I went to Pizza Hut, but I got the pasta, the chicken Alfredo pasta. Yeah, I get a Safeway meal. Problem is there's nowhere to heat it up. Like a lot of that stuff I can't get because I can't heat. I can heat stuff in my storage, but I can't go into the storage because they're not open. I can only go there until like 9:30. So, hey Trish. Well, thanks for coming back. I didn't even expect to be on here still. Fucking went for like 3. I was like, oh, I'll do like an hour or 2, and we're almost at 3 hours. Screw it. Go for it. You guys are having me crack up here. Yeah, they have the turkey sandwiches over there that aren't bad. The only problem, the one thing I do hate is I almost want to buy bread when I get it, because they use that bread with like pumpernickel or whatever, or little pepper balls or something, and it's gross, like a wheat. Wheat's not that great, but I could put up with it. But it's like they have weird like seed things in the bread. Ugh. Most 7-Elevens have microwaves. Yeah, we have one downtown. I don't know that I'd want to put anything in the microwave. That's why if I had like a little stove or something, or I seen a Nugs a long time ago had this like heat thing that was like looked like one of those glassware things, but it had a 12 volt. You could plug it in. And it kept his food warm, but I'm assuming you could heat something up enough to eat it, probably. Pumpkin seeds, maybe? Yeah, something. I don't know what the hell's in the arcades. It's some weird. They come dry with no mayonnaise or mustard. Yeah. Oh, I got you there. I got the perfect for this. Let's see if I can reach it. Since I always have ice. Bam! Got you! Got you, Gary. Mayo. I bought that once because the fucking, you're right, they don't come with any. Most stores do, but for some reason the Safeway doesn't put any in there. Pizza Hut. I put mayo on everything. Yeah, my Subway is basically floating turkey with mayo. $4 Pizza Hut. I don't know if that's the same one. No, it's a different one. Door trash. No, fucking crap. Oh, you know what I forgot to look at is last night I got a good one, like a $14. It came in as $7 or $8 as a Fred Meyer now, and Fred Meyer closes at 11. So they'll start bumping the order real fast. It came through at 10:30 and went from 7, and like 5 minutes later it was at 9, and then like less than 5 minutes it went up to 13, and I took it. It was like 10:40. So only had 20 minutes, but it was just a gallon of milk and like bread or candy or something. So I went and snagged that real quick. Got $14 for like a 3-mile. Took me like 5 minutes. And that happens a lot at night because they'll sit there and nobody goes and gets them, so they boost up real big. Sometimes on Safeway it happens, but not as often. Alcohols sometimes do that too. But yeah, Instacart's been, could be one of those gold, you can't even see it. Could be one of those gold people out or something too. Because if they're out, I don't, I'm going to see the offers after they, because they're tiered, kind of like DoorDash is. Get you a small inverter that plugs into your cigarette lighter, a little hot pot. Yeah, that's true. You could do that. I was thinking about, also, Costco's got a little, one of those power stations, like it's a 200 watter, but Costco's always kind of got the better prices. It's not a Jackery or whatever, but it was a Stanley or Cat or something, but it's 200 watt, and it's got the regular, the 3-prongers, 2 of them I think, and then it's got a couple USBs, something else, I don't know. And it's a car jumper, which obviously would be good. I have cables, but I don't have a jumper. And then, I don't think it's an inflator, but I have an inflator, so. Single burner butane. Yeah, I've seen, there was one on Facebook Marketplace for like $25 that I almost got. But I'm kind of not in that realm yet. $4 again. It's a Wendy's, 1.5. I mean, these aren't horrendous, but I'm not sitting and waiting in line at Wendy's. There's always a line, and they're so slow. What ours does too is to make their times up, they make you set at the window or the thing, the order computer fucking thing in the drive-thru, and they wait until they're done with the car, and then they have you order or tell them it's an Uber or whatever, and then have you go. So I think it's messing with their time. No point, yeah, exactly. For $4, pizza might have been okay, I guess, because they're usually done, but just give me like $6, 6 or 7. I'll even go to 5 if it's a low one. I'll go to 5. Just 4, just is kind of like, is it really fucking worth starting my car? Really? Yeah, the one I seen on Facebook was it was like a little pot. It had a folding handle. It was kind of like that deep, and then the handle folded into it, but it just had the little screw-on thing, basically like that big. You just screw it on top of the propane bottle, and then just was one burner. That's all you need. Warm shit up. That or like a little toaster, some kind of toaster oven, which I like toaster ovens. You could probably do a little one, maybe you'll be able to run off an inverter. You have to look at it, but I have, a counter one in my storage, but which I can run off that plug. The microwave uses a 3-prong though, and there's no plug in there, so I can't use it there. But I can use the toaster oven because it's just a regular 2-plug, so it probably uses a lot less power, obviously. That way, like I could make, if I got done early, like if I went out early in the morning, done like at 8 or 9 o'clock and did, your day instead of doing it at night. I just like night better, but I'd like to get like a Papa Murphy's again. That was pretty good. I was eating those a little bit, but I'll change it up. I think the biggest key to, Obviously, I'm not in the best shape. I could try if I wanted to, whatever. I'm just not really at that point. I've got some injuries and things that I could work through, but you know what it is, what it is. But I try. I think the biggest thing is to mix up, because you always see people that have lots of issues, and I'm not diabetic or anything. I'm fine, you know, that route. But I think if you eat the same thing every day is where you run into problems. But if you can switch, like I'll try to do like the Mexican food one day, maybe two. But those are big meals. That's why I don't get them as much anymore, because I get so full. Because I can get smaller or eat less. But another $4. What is it with the $4 fucking dollars tonight? $4.50. That one's across town. 6.6 miles. Fuck you. But switching it up. Then I'll do Subway a couple times of the week. I'll do McDonald's once or twice just because it's open late and easy. The sandwiches from Safeway. Maybe a Taco Bell here and there. I usually get some fruit when I go to Walmart every couple days. I'll go grab some to-go, those little fruit things or apple slices and shit like that for snacks. And then I got little bags of chips back here. These little, I grabbed those little 50-cent bags they have at the fucking checkout, like Cheetos, those little tiny ass bags. Or a granola bar, except for granola bars have been out of stock everywhere for some reason. I don't know why. Literally every store, there's no granola bars. I don't know why, it's weird. Not even the house brands. Cheap people make my blood pressure go up. Goofy ass motherfucker try to pay $4 for an 8-mile trip. Yeah, exactly. Salad kits. Yeah, that's true. Those chicken Caesar ones are good. Those round ones. Just eat it right out of the bag, yeah. I ended up doing a $4 delivery. I love Caesar salad kits, arcades. Yeah, they are good. I ended up doing a $4 delivery, Trish. My delivery ended up being a shitty part of town. Yeah, see, and that's a lot of the times too. It's where you go. A lot of the times I don't want to go to these certain fucking areas. There was a recall in Oat, scary, so no bars. Ah, okay. Well, that makes more sense. I was wondering, I'm like, why the hell the shitty brands, the normal. I used to get like the chocolate chip or chocolate and peanut butter, those ones aren't bad. To be honest, even though I'm a big dude, I really don't. I don't eat a lot. I just have I have one big meal, and then it kind of gets me through the day, and then a snack here and there, and that's it. And then ice. I drink my Sprite still, but I only get those little cans. I'll drink like 2 of those a day, maybe 3. And just Dasanis. I forgot actually today I got a fucking lemonade I was gonna have. It's late now. I'm gonna drink it now. Like those Simply lemonades. Got advice for heartbreak. So no bars because of that. Oh, for the granola. And got advice for heartbreak. Big D. Well, if you're Big D, you might not need much advice for heartbreak. They'll be somebody else. I don't know. I'm obviously not good in that subject. I've been single for about a bazillion years, and I'm not gonna pick up any chicks living in a car or being a DoorDash driver, but yeah, just gotta, move on. That shit happens. Once you get older, a lot of that shit don't matter. JOTZ. One time a guy gave me a $20 cash tip on top of the $5 tip. Yeah, nice. Yeah, sometimes those happen. The Iceman gotta have his ice. That's right. I got a bag. What I do is I keep the ice high enough in the cooler too, and I'll keep about half a bag. So now I don't have to get it when I go in places. If you've noticed, even on the lives, I haven't been getting ice. That's because I got it back there. And the ice I get, it's a certain shape. The one place I go and I like it, so it's easy to chew on. Nice, man. My best tip was an $8 cash for less than a mile after he saw I was on an e-bike. Huh? Not true. Well, yeah. Some people have luck. You know, you never know. Whew. I don't know. I figure you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of someone else. I don't know. I'm not big on that. I don't have a great track record, so I don't have done anything horrible. Just delivering to colleges has to be the worst. Yes, but I don't. Luckily, we don't. We have a community college thing here that has like one dorm, but they don't really order, so I don't have to worry about that. But in Phoenix, I remember delivering, and that was a pain in the ass, or picking up, and it was a pain in the ass because there's so many different dorms and stuff at the Tempe, it's the University of Arizona, or what I don't know which one it is, but it's down there in Tempe, right downtown. And yeah, there's fucking one ways, little tram thing, bike shit, all kinds of weird rules. And Arizona State, there you go. Yeah, they didn't tip very good either. But back then, the driving amps were giving us good money. Lyft would run all kind. Lyft had cool promo, like if you did a certain number of rides, like if you did over, I don't know if it was hours or rides, they would give you get a 10. There was at some threshold you get a 10% bump on the whole money for the fucking week. So, and to hit that, you'd have to make at least like $500. So at 10%, you're extra $50. Well, there was another one if you were like, you know, me and drove every day and you were a weirdo. And it was a 20% bump if you hit those thresholds. And it was only like 2 or 3. It was like a certain number of hours, like 40 rides, and so many days. You had to do, there was peak hours. You had to drive between certain peak hours. And you had to have so many of those in the week. And I hit that a couple times. And yeah, it would be a 20% bump. So it was like an extra $150 a week. I would make, there's times I made like $1,200, $1,300 a week, like working like 20, 30 hours, like maybe 40 hours. Crazy money. This is like now, I mean, truly, you can barely count it as an income. Like it's literally, depends, I guess, on which market. I see some people do really good. That one guy, the one that talks about eating the food, and the Vietnamese guy that laughs, he makes good shit. I was watching his live yesterday, and he was at $130 on Uber, but he was live. He's live like all fucking day. Every time I went on there, he was live. I have a hard time getting shifts here, Trish. Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, Van, yeah. I always forget the name of the goddamn channel. I say that every time, too, but... Let's see what, like, for schedule-wise, like tomorrow, let's see what I got. It's all broken up. I got nothing in the morning. I'm not, obviously not a morning person anyways, but... 3:30 to 4, 5:30 to 7, 7:30 to 8:30, and 10:30 to 11:30. Now it's just scrounging, so I hate throwing this out there because I feel like they'll take it away. But if it turns red, I watch it, and then I go in there multiple times a day. Anytime I'm in DoorDash, I'll check the schedule. This is what you have to do if you're not in, if you're in tier and you're not at 50, you can't get time. Check it as much as possible. Watch for it to be red. You know, if you're not logged in, obviously I'm logged in now, so we're driving. We don't know if it's red or not. But they'll load time in your schedule, and it'll say under like available, you know, there's no shifts now, obviously. And I can go to every day. There's no fucking time in my town at all. Oh, shit. I lied. 4 to 5:30 a.m. But so say like it was that time, and it's red, it'll load that every day sometimes, not all the time. So you see 12:30 to 1, let's see if that's one of the times. Oh no. So it's just sporadic. I'm not even showing the fucking camera. But anyways, like if it'll say like 5 to 6 p.m. and it'll be red. Just click on each day, and a lot of the times, every single day, it'll be in there, and you can get those hours here and there. And that's the only reason I've got any time lately. 1175. 10.3. 5 items. Normally, I might take that, being it's 11. I probably got to get going to bed here soon, and we're all fucking not getting any sleep. So I still got to get something to eat, get the car wound down, kind of, change and put my glasses on, just the stupid shit. But when you're in a car, it takes worse. Anyways, that's double back miles anyway, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Because it's out there by the base. If that was a little close by Safeway, I'd just pop that out real quick. Where are you? I am in Yakima, Washington. So, we are... So, there's Yakima. What the fuck? There's Yakima. Right. If you zoom out here... I mean, obviously you guys can do this yourself, but Seattle's right over here, and we're like right there. So that's a 2.5 hour drive. Basically, and then there's the Washington State. We're right in the middle. Right on the other side of the mountains. But it doesn't rain here all the time. I wish it did, because I like that weather. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to make sure to get myself over there when it gets hot out, because it gets like 90, 100 here, and I don't want to fucking be here. It's too hot in the car all the time. I'll be going through 10 gallons of gas a day, idling. 1250, 10.3. It's the same order. So there must be nobody out here. Or they just go, oh, Mr. Shop and Delivers, fucking, he'll do it. He'll get greedy enough and do it. If it was earlier, I would. But it's creeping on where it's almost kind of, it's 10.3, but it's freeway miles. So, Doesn't Seattle have a way different driver laws? Yes, arcades, it does. There's some kind of minimum pay. You get some kind of extra pay too. So something like the California thing, like there's a certain minimum wage you have to make. And if not, I think DoorDash fills it somehow. I don't know if it's at the end of the week or during the week. And then I think while you're driving, there's like a $2 within the city limits or something, like a $2 premium for Seattle orders. But that's only in Seattle. There's lots of suburbs, of Seattle, which is just normal. I have an old video from like 2.5, 3 years ago in there. It's from Marysville is what it was, which is north of Seattle, like an hour. I did a drive over there, and they were decent order. It wasn't too bad. I mean, problem there is they pay a lot more, but it takes longer, which arcades you probably run into, versus like if you were to drive here, they pay better, but they take longer to get to. A lot more lights, more traffic. Here, I can zip all around town and shit real fast. So I feel like small town, you almost could make more money, but the tips are usually shittier. And now it's oversaturated because everybody needs money, and so they all go, oh, well, DoorDash, we'll make money, and then they figure out, no, you really don't, and there's expenses, and people don't factor in gas and insurance and the wear and tear. They don't understand. They just think, oh, well, you're making five. Not that was another problem with where I was at. Oh, you're making 600-700 a week or whatever. No, I'm not. You know, you got to take off whatever. You know, there's expenses. It's not. You're not clearing that. But Seattle's got some weird shit. I haven't drove through there, so I don't know. Tips are shitty here too. Where were you at, Trish? Oh, Vancouver Island, BC. Oh, yeah, it looks amazing up there, though. $5, Burger King, 2 miles. And it's going to it's going to these weird apartments that I do not want to fucking go to, so I'm not doing it. I'm going to be picky at this point. I'm pretty much done. I'm just on here blabbing with you guys because you're all hanging out. Seattle's kind of a clusterfuck too. If you're in the actual, like, there's so many freeways and shit that intersect there. It's really confusing. I've driven in LA and stuff. I think LA is less confusing than Seattle. Like, there's a lot of weird. You get on the wrong road, the freeway, you're stuck for like 10 miles. It's beautiful, but it's expensive. Yeah, I bet. I heard it is because you got a lot of the, I don't know if it was like the overseas, like the Asian markets coming in and buying all the real estate and jacking the prices or going up because all the rich people are moving in there and shit. Kind of what happens anywhere that gets popular, I guess. But yeah, it looked pretty awesome. I always wanted to go there. I don't have a passport though, so. Or the enhanced license, you could go up there. Shit, I mean, you're not even that far away, really. Was it like 8 hours? You ever done Ellensburg? I think I saw it's in your zone. It's a different zone. Jesus. This is AM PM. 725 for 6. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I might as well just turn this fucking thing off because I'm just declining shit like constantly. Ellensburg is like 30 minutes away. They're a different zone, but yeah, they're in my, well, you could drive anywhere, but they're in my region or whatever. I haven't went over there though. You have to go over like 4 big old hills. I want to do it on a Sunday because there's always some big old fat fucking, I need to look up the camera. I'm looking down and reading. It looks like I'm looking. Anyways, there's some big fat Instacarts over there that are $40, $50 Fred Meyer ones to the farm areas and shit, which look halfway decent. So if I was to do Ellensburg, I think I'd go on a Sunday. I'm worried about the car, but I mean, that's only half an hour away, so probably be okay. That might be a good test because I've been on the freeway, but not for a long enough distance. Like I said, I might go down a long time ago when we were doing an order. I might go down, take advantage of, get that room at that discounted rate. I might want to do that. And it's towards Tri-Cities, so I might go do that here in the next couple weeks. But maybe Ellensburg wouldn't be bad to try, see. Depends on how bad. Sirens. Depends on how, if the car keeps acting up. I mean, I'm sure it will, but how often? Because if it does it, here and there, I'm not too worried about it. I don't have a passport either, but hopefully soon. Yeah, because you're right on the border there. come down and see us, but you got everything up there anyways. I've never been to Canada. I've never been out of the country, actually. Well, shit. I appreciate you guys being in here. I'll probably end this up, since I'm not taking orders. I'm just sitting around bullshitting. We didn't make hardly jack diddly dick. I'm just going to end the dash because it's late. I got to go get ready. I'm going to go to sleep. Let's see what we made on DoorDash. So 32 on DoorDash total. Nothing on Uber. 13 on Grubhub. So what's that? 45, 46 bucks. We didn't do any. Yeah, it's only made 46 bucks in like 3 hours for this night. A little over 3 hours. Though basically the whole live. And then we went 30 miles. Yesterday I did really good. We ended up being at 23 bucks an hour yesterday. I almost hit 100 bucks. I think I was right around 100 bucks in 4 hours. Oh, Trish, what's wrong with the car? The transmission's starting to go out. We got 200,000, 201,000, so it's starting to act up, not shift. So I'm a little scared to go venture out into the area. At least here, I got tools and stuff, and I can figure it out. I could walk across town and get my shit if I needed to, because I don't have anybody to help. They're all been burned. They pretty much, whatever. I have more horrible family that, whatever. Anyways, they got all butt hurt, so man, it's not even worth the time. So I'm basically by myself. So whatever I gotta do, it's gotta be whatever. So I don't want to be too far away from my tools, or if something happens, but that's on me to figure out, get a better rig and figure all this out. So I haven't really been thinking about it lately. I've just kind of been going and driving and paying what I can and getting used to it. It's been February 21st, I think, and what's the 26th? It's been about a month, a little over a month. So just kind of getting used to being in the car and all that bullshit. I want to go out and try to get a good all-dayer done. Honestly, I've been a little burnt out too because I've worked every day. I moved into the car, moved storage units, moved stuff. Even before that, I didn't take any days off. So boo-hoo me. But, I'm just kind of tired, and I've been doing this for 4 years. Been a little burned out. So I feel like I want to take a day off and just chill. But, like, if you're in the car and you need, I need to pay and get stuff, it's like I always need to keep working. And what am I going to do for a day off? I'll still be in the car doing something or driving somewhere. So it's like, well, I might as well just work. I don't know. As you can see, I'm inconclusive at this point. Yeah, you had to get your training fixed. Yeah, and it could be something easy. It could be something really bad. I don't know. That's the problem, because I know cars, pretty good. I'm probably like 60%, 70%. But, yeah, I don't know that shit. So, and you need computers and jazz. And I think it's specifically programmed on this car to this car. So, like, I can't just go get, even if I found another transmission, this one too, this sport model, even though there's a lot of these cars, the sport model's rare, so it has a different transmission than the regular ones. And you'd have to get the computer to match, and it's a fucking headache. But like Tornado said, it's probably easier to just turn it in. But could it go 5,000 more? Maybe. Could it go 100,000 and just have a little? Who knows? But I already blabbed about this earlier. I'm sure you wants to hear it. But yeah, just inconclusive now, trying to figure it out. In the meantime, at the end of the day, I still got to work. I needed 9 red plates replaced in it. Ooh, yeah. I know once they open it too, it's just like, basically you're at 500 or 1,000 bucks, pretty much. I mean, this car's only worth like probably 2 or 3 grand. So I don't know. I think I get my mileage out of it. And if I could go and get, if I could get another month, I mean, I'm sure I can get another month, but like if I could get a month and I could work, a couple good long days, $200 days. I mean, I could add up some money real quick, get 1,000, 2 grand, and go get a different car pretty easily. But just got to get caught up with everything else. So, just like everybody else, shit's expensive, stuff's going on, so we'll figure it out. It is what it is. But if you guys can help me out, and I'm not making any money off of YouTube yet. If we can get subbed, if you're not subbed, please do. At 500, we got some perks that we can get, and then 1,000, I start making money off the views. Even if it's 10 or 20 bucks a week, it helps. And I think I'll probably keep going live each day until we hit 500. We're on our journey to the 500 subs. So if we could do that, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it. Thank you for coming back, by the way, Trish, and thank you guys for sticking with me. I've been in here for 197 minutes. Holy shit. 3 hours and 15 minutes or something. 20 minutes. But thanks for listening to me blab. And shit, we'll go live tomorrow at some point. So if you don't have your notifications on, make sure you do. I don't know if it'll be in the day or towards the night again. The night seems to be pretty good, so we'll see. I'm fading fast, but I had to get some rest. Well, tornadoes, I agree. Me as well. I need to figure out where I'm parking and what I'm eating. And Safeway closes in about 30 minutes, so I better hurry my ass up. Thank you guys. Have a good night. See you again tomorrow. Peace. Peace, love, and chicken grease. That's a perfect end on Tornado.